Okay.
All right.
All right. Hello. We're gonna start now.
Can you talk about yourself first, Joseph?
Say it again.
Who you are? Can you
Continue.
talk about yourself first?
Oh, so I'm. What am I again? I forgot.
You're a secretary.
Secretary of ACM, and this video or workshop will be the end goal, or the end goal is teach you how to make your own very own Discord bot using Discord.js. It will be towards Mac, obviously, because that's the system I have. It'll be the same, generally the same for Linux. And for Windows people, good luck. I don't know anything about
Windows
Windows.
is the same thing too with Node.js. You just need to install an exe and all the environmental variables.
It's all
Also,
yeah. It all should be the same. It's just the commands for console should be different, but the rest should be same.
the commands are actually quite similar between both JS. It's just you gotta be careful with the file paths, because they're inverse between Windows and the Unix splitters. And also, environmental variables work differently between both, so you have to watch out for that, of course.
Yeah. So for Windows, good luck. I don't know how to help you with that, but for Mac and hopefully Linux, I could help you with that.
Windows, feel free to message us, and if you need help, just message us in one of the channels in Teams, and I'll join you there to help you on that.
All right. So you started, or just wait a little
Yep.
bit. All right. So first off, we're gonna be installing. Give me a second. I'm gonna close the window. First off, we're gonna be installing Node.js, and that can be found at their website. I'm not gonna install it as I have it, but for you guys, go to the website, click this link, and then run the installer that it downloads. Should we wait a bit for them to install it? Yeah, probably.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hold on, Joseph. I think we're not seeing your screen on YouTube,
What the?
or at least it stopped on me.
All right.
Oh, it's working. It just resynced on me. You're fine. You're good.
All right. So I'm just gonna keep it open. But yeah. So
It's
go
just
to
really, really delayed, like you said.
yeah. So then go to nodejs.org, click the left button, and then run the installer that it downloads. And we'll just wait a bit for everyone to download it. Once you download
I
it, say something in
can't realize
chat.
how delayed this is,
Yeah,
actually.
I have no idea why.
Hold on, let me keep going. I'll check the settings to see what's going on.
No, no, I'll
Because
wait.
I could do it.
I'll wait for them. I'll wait for the majority of people. Once you download it, just say something in chat. Cause I want everyone to be like the same pace. Actually, yeah, that's actually really
Oh, I have to
laggy.
turn. I need to turn off go live though. It's fine. We'll do it next time. There's three settings.
Hmm.
There's close normal latency, low latency, and ultra low latency. We're at normal latency.
Should we turn it off
But
and turn it? Should we turn it off and turn it back on?
we can do it.
Are you sure?
We'll just let it out.
Okay. Well, I'll just wait until they're downloading it.
Minimize the screen, Joseph, on the YouTube channel itself. I'll tell you when someone sends a message on chat, or you could put chat in like a small window or something.
Say that again.
Oh, hit pop out chat. Hit pop out chat. You need those three buttons on the right corner. Hit pop. Yeah, and I just use that. Don't have the YouTube video, so you can have more bandwidth.
Oh, all
Just
right.
those, just leave chat open.
All right. So I'll just wait a bit until they're downloading it. How many people are watching? Is watching?
Right now, it's dropping, man. It's dropping in popularity.
That's fine. We don't need them anyway. 5 people we have, they're the true ones. Once you're done downloading it, like just say something in chat so I know. Are you gonna be following along? I forgot. Oh, you can be following along for Windows.
Only have installed in my system.
But are you
Am
gonna,
I not my admin to myself? Oh, I am. I think. No.
you can be following along though, and if they need help, they can ask you.
I have no chance, and I know what you're sort of doing.
No. For specific console commands for Windows.
Oh, I mean, it says npm start, dude. And npm init.
No, as in like CD for Linux. I don't know what the hell
CD
it
is CD.
is. It actually? Wow.
Yes.
Okay, how about LS?
ls is if you use PowerShell, it is ls. If you use command prompt, it's just dir. That's that's basically
Okay,
the
how
main
it
difference.
open then?
Open a text file.
Yeah.
You just write the. I think you just write the text file and it just opens up for you.
Okay.
All right, just let's just continue on.
All right.
Oh, we got 7 people. We got more people. The people worked.
So then, should we? I'll wait for a bit. So for the guys who just joined, welcome. We're going to be teaching you how to make a simple Discord bot. First off, download Node.js, which is basically JavaScript that allows you to run JavaScript on your computer instead of a browser. Go to nodejs.org and then just download it and run the installer. Once you have installed, to make sure you have installed, open a terminal. It will be a console for Windows people, and then enter node.space-v. This should print out the version of the current version of Node that you have installed. If it prints out a version, you're good. If it doesn't, I don't know how you messed up it with installer, but you did. How many people do we have now? We lost 2 people. Oh no, we gained 2. I know it's catching up. It's catching up.
It's fine. We're good. Let's not look at that. Let's just have fun.
I don't know what the number is. Oh, we just jumped like 4 people.
Come on.
What's up, everyone?
Let's keep the trip going.
I'm,
Anyone who's behind, feel free to rewind the VOD. You could go back at any point and then catch up again by hitting the live button. That's why we're using YouTube as well, so you could always do that at any time you want.
I forgot that was a thing. So yeah, let's just go.
Okay.
So then, after that, what's next? We're gonna making an application on Discord's website. So search up Discord developer. Spell that wrong. Developer on Google, and then click the first link. You got to be logged into Discord first. As you can see, I try to
apply for a developer account, or you just
no. You just have to sign into Discord to go to the site. So as you can see, I tried to record earlier. I made a shit ton of. Can I swear? Too late. I made a shit ton of.
Failing that part.
I made a lot of applications, and so I can't really make a new application because Discord is rate limiting me. But for you guys, click the new application, enter the name of the bot, and once you do that, it'll bring you to a page that shows information of your bot. I'm going to do this one because it's already preset. I'm going to try to like, go slow and not just do everything like bop, 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 bop to give them a little time to do it. How are we doing? We're fluctuating between like 5 and 9 people.
Yeah, because I don't know how it tracks people. It might be, people putting it in the background and just listening to us.
Okay. Anyway, so after you're at that page, go to the bot tab. And I've already done it, but for you guys, there'll be a add a bot button, and I want you to click that and then click confirm if there's a confirm. What that does is that it marks the application as a bot, and then it generates a token for you to use later on. Oh, at 9 now.
You are really interesting fast.
Oh, it's just fun to see though. Also, I have a dog. Ignore him. Will this work on an Android version? What do you mean by Android version? Bonbon Crystal. Alright, I'll get an answer in like 2 minutes because this shit's so late.
Oh, he's talking if you have the bot on will the bot run if you run Discord on your phone?
I'm going to say no. I never heard of someone running a bot on an Android.
Yeah, so the idea is that you should probably let it out just in case they can't hear me. So the bot will run on a server, but the bot will work. So I think he's asking this question, Joseph, actually. He's asking if will the bot still work, but your bot is on the server, right, Joseph?
Mm-hmm.
But if you're using your phone, can you still call the bot?
Oh yeah, of course, because you're using Discord. Oh yeah. No matter. So like if you're running your bot on a server, it's like let's say over here, let's go to my bot. I have a bot for like an Animal Crossing server. So then right here, my bot's running up on a server. Doesn't matter if you're on a phone, tablet, laptop, or whatever. If you just do something, it'll run. So don't worry, you're good. Hopefully that's what they meant though. If you meant like actually running it on Android, I don't know about that. So then after you've marked your bot as a bot and got a token, next step is going to invite him to a server or invite the bot to a server. So we're going to go to the general information tab, copy the token, and then we're going to search up Discord bot, I think invite generator. Yeah, and click the first link. So what this link does is that it generates you an invite link so you can invite your bot to your server. You also want to click the administrator permission, as that permission gives you all the other permissions. So then once you have the link, click it, select the server, and continue. I don't think they'll let me invite my server or my bot. Oh, they did. Okay. Did they? Oh yeah, they did. Okay, yeah. We don't have to worry about that, then we're good. So when you guys are done with like a step, just like kind of say like you're done, so I like know to go to the next step because I don't want to like leave people behind. No,
Actually, Joseph, let's do it this way. Let's keep going. If they have a question, we'll stop and then come back to it.
Okay, all right.
And he'll take it all with rewind.
Okay, so all right. So then, once you have a your bot in your server, it's time to start coding. Okay, so here's where the console commands comes in. I don't know Windows stuff. So first, we're going to close Discord. So you're going to open your file manager, Finder for Mac. I don't know what they call it for Windows, and then File Explorer. Oh, okay. So go wherever you want to, and then create a folder. This folder will hold all the files regarding your bot. I'm going to put a desktop, and I'm going to name it something simple like bot. And then so you're also going to want to open up your terminal console for Windows, and then drag the Windows. Oh shit. Drag the folder into. Oh, give me a second. Drag the folder into the console, and then enter. What that'll do is that it'll make the console look into that folder and change the circuit to it. So you're saying just keep on going? So he can't hear you, Joshua. He could barely hear you. Or they could barely hear you. Yeah, it's fine.
You do most of the talking, Joseph. I'll give you advice.
Okay.
We'll fix that for next time.
Alright. So you say we should just keep on going then? Alright, yeah.
Yeah, keep on checking.
Keep on checking. Alright. So after that, we're going to use the npm command. It's installed with Node, so you don't have to worry. We're going to do npm init. Well, it helps you create a package or help you initialize a new project and create a package.json file which holds information of your project. So for package name, you can just leave its default value, which would be the name of the folder, version, blank description, just simple Discord bot, entry point, which would be the main JavaScript file, just leave it as that. Test command you can skip. Git repository. If you want to host your bot in a GitHub repository, you can paste that link here. I'm not, so I'm going to skip. Keywords, skip. Author, your name. Let's put my name. License. I usually do MIT, but I'm not going to get into that. So once you have that installed, if you do ls, I forgot what it was for, or no, open.
It's a bit blurry.
How do you zoom in? Oh, I see. That's my bad. That's my bad. I forgot. There you go. So first, it was npm init. If they could see, give me a second. Is this good? This should be better. Okay, I'll run that again. So then once you're in the terminal, you do npm init. This is installed with Node, so you're good. It'll help you initialize a new project and generate a package or generate .json file which holds information of your project. The name, let blank version blank. It will do description, but I already put it. This GitHub repository. Blank, keywords blank. There you go, yeah. There you go. Okay, is this good? Joshua.
Yeah.
Is this the size good?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay, give me a second. All right. So after that, we're going to create a new file. So what touch does is that it creates a file with the given a value that you give it, which will be index.js, which will be our main JavaScript file. Do you know the touch command for Windows, Joshua?
I don't think what's touch again, but
It creates a file.
I think.
What has it got?
Okay, let me give it a shot. What happens if I do that? But we might not have that actually.
Let's see, Windows touch command. Let's just give it a real search real quick. Does not have it. It doesn't have a touch command.
Yeah, I don't think it does. I think what happens on Windows is when you have to initialize it, like you said, and then you would need to make that file. Right. So touch is just making a file. Is there anything inside the index?
No.
Okay, it's just.
It's literally just like right clicking and then creating a file.
Yeah. So on Windows, no one can hear me, but you could probably to make a file. I mean, not an actual text file, a general folder file. It's a make directory. I think it's the same as bash, right? And mkdir.
Make directory.
Yeah. And I think Windows doesn't let you do it through command prompts. Let me check.
It doesn't matter, honestly. So instead,
it doesn't matter. Just let them know that you could do it also just regular, like right click new file.
So yeah, instead you could just on Windows, if you want, you could just hit right click. I don't have it on Mac, but create new file and then name it index.js. This.
You can also do it in your do it on text editor. File, new file.
That as well. So next, does Windows have an open command? I forgot.
I don't think so. Most of those commands are bash.
So then, after you created the file in Windows, just open the file in the text editor.
Windows and Mac.
Okay.
You open the file.
So for open the file in Windows or in Mac, I mean, open just opens the app or the file that you give it in its default app. So mine for index.js is a text editor, and my default text editor is Atom. It doesn't matter which text editor you use. If you could just edit text, you should be good. So then, next, after we have all that, we're going to install discord.js with that command. So what npm is, it's installed by Node, so you have it, don't worry. What npm is that a bunch of people makes their own library and project code and uploads it into npm databases, and then what you do when by npm install is that npm grabs it from the database and installs it into your project. So as you can see in this project, I have a node modules folder, and if you open it, you see all these packages was installed by npm. Okay, that's done. So in your code, we're going to call the discord.js library, so we can make a new variable. Right here. So const is a constant. We're making a new variable. Discord is the name of the variable, and what require is that it asks Node to look for a library called discord.js, and it grabs it from the Node modules folders I showed earlier. And after we have that, we're going to make a variable for our prefix, which is what we will use when we want to communicate with the bot. As in, let's say if you want to if you have some text, the bot will ignore it. But if it starts with an exclamation mark, the bot will watch that or listen to that. and we'll make a variable for a token as well. For the token, you could go back to the developer portal, go to the bot tab, and then copy this token right here and paste it there. Next, we're going to create our bot by initializing a new Discord client from the Discord library. Once we have that, we're going to log the bot in by giving the token as a value. So if we go to our Discord server, as you can see, this bot right here is offline. But if I run the command or run the file by doing a node space file, you can see it's online. All right, how are we doing? Are you watching?
For
Yeah.
the token, you should tell them where do they get that token again?
The token is from the developer portal the site that you went to create your application. Go to the.
So you should probably say that people should just use our token, right?
Oh yeah, please don't use our token. Use the token that you have from your bot. After this live stream ends, I'm just going to delete the bot. Okay, how are we doing? AP8 watching. That's not bad. Oh, I need some water though. That was a bad idea.
Fine, go take a break. Water break.
Okay, yeah, quick water break. How do you mute yourself? And it's fine. I'll live.
We'll work more on your streaming setup after this.
Mm-hmm. It's the first time using OBS and streaming in general, so I'll get better. All right, how are people doing?
I'll be back.
Right. What did he say? I don't know what he said. How are we doing? Alright, I don't know what we're doing, but we'll just continue. So, let's make sure it's on. So I see the bot is on, but as we do anything, see the bot does nothing. That's because we didn't tell it to watch for stuff. So first off, we're going to talk about events. So whenever we, let's say, put something in a text channel, let's say testing 1, 2, 3. That is an event that Discord.js calls a message, which means whenever someone posts a message in any text channel at all, including the bot's direct messages, it will call the message event. Give me a second. And so, but first, before you do anything though, you want to make sure that the bot is on, or a bot is ready.
Can you
Yeah. What happened?
zoom in on Discord because it's pretty. Zoom in on Discord. It's a bit small. The Discord itself.
Okay.
Control plus, Command plus.
It's like,
Did you do it?
is this good? Look at the teams.
It's gonna be a while. Can you do it one more tab? Okay, you're gonna have to make the window a bit wider though. No, just make the other tabs smaller. Can't you? No, this goes alright.
No, that's because I'm. Okay, give me a second. All right, ignore this real quick. Because I use like a window manager or whatever.
Yeah, but you can't scroll the sidebars off. that's not a feature apparently.
Oh no, that does nothing.
It's fine. You can see it better now. You're good.
Okay. Now, but
Note to self, increase the resolution to like 1080p on YouTube.
really, is that bad?
That's better. It's better now. It was really bad earlier. That's fine.
Okay, let's do this right here. This is good. All right, where were we? I forgot.
commands.
Oh, I see. Let me make sure that just works though.
I
All right,
forgot
there you
this
go.
is Electron.
Say it again.
I forgot this is Electron. And we have a
Yup. One electron here, another one here. Oh wait, this is all. So anyway, events. So the on command tells the bot to, whenever this event right here happens, run this function. So for this event is a ready command. That means it only runs once, and whenever the bot is ready, as in initialize all of the properties and does whatever, it's ready and it fires. So whenever you want to do something when the bot starts, you can do something here. So like you say, I don't know, I'm ready to do bot things. And if you run it, I don't know, if you run it, you can see the bot's ready. I think it has another function. No, it's fine. Also, for another event is message. And this takes a function, or a parameter, I mean, and we'll just call it parameter function. So it just does this. Whenever the bot sees a message, which means whenever anyone, oh, let me reload Discord real quick. So the message is whenever someone enters a message in any text channel at all, including the bot's DMs, this event will fire. And in this parameter is the message itself. So we just console.log the message. And we just type something. We can see all of this. Give me a second. All this information about the message that the bot has just got. Move the word a bit. How's this size, Joshua?
good.
Are you looking on Discord or Teams?
I'm looking at Teams
Okay, good.
and YouTube. They're both working fine.
So you see, all this data is about the message I just sent. As you see, it types text, the name of the text channel, the general, and the guild object. It's so in. First off, I should say, in Discord, like their API, I have no idea why, but they called guild or servers guilds. No idea why, but they do. The author object represents information of the user who sent the message. So let's say if you want the author's name, you do message.author.name. So if you want to say, this guy has sent the message, and if you want to get the message, like actual content, you do message.content. So then we say testing. We would say, oh shit, ignore this. This shouldn't be in quotes. Let me just clean that up a bit. Okay. So we just say testing, say undefined. That makes sense. Actually, username. You see that Norvia, my name, has sent the message and then the content of the message. All right, dude. 6 watching. It's not bad, not bad. All right, so now let's start actually doing bot stuff. So first, we want to make sure that the bot or the user has actually called the bot, which means they actually use the bot's prefix. So first, if we just do console.log, as you see right now, the bot is looking at every message, even if it doesn't start with the bot's prefix. So you want to make sure that it only watches the message if it starts with the prefix. Luckily, JavaScript has a nice feature that does exactly that. So if the if the message.content.starts with prefix return. So it does this. First, it checks if the message content doesn't start with the prefix, which means if it does not start with exclamation mark, it will just return and just ignore the rest of, or just stop there. So say use my prefix. And you can see if I do anything without the past prefix, it ignores it. But if I start with the prefix, it says use my prefix. Okay, what's next? Okay, so usually when someone uses a command, it'll be like, let's say, what's a generic bot command, Joshua? I can't think of one right now.
Help.
Help?
Or yeah, help, because it's gonna need to know what the commands are.
It's like, okay. So let's say if someone does help command. What this is that help is the command name, and then command, including all of the other arguments, let's say 1, 2, 3, is the arguments. So first off, we're going to want to split everything into an array. So we'll create a new arguments array, and then message.content.split. I think. Let me make sure this works first. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, so what split does is that it takes a string, 2, 3, and then it divides the string from spaces. So every space, it will rip out and then take all of the other words. What the hell is happening?
Yeah, that's kind of.
Wait, what did I do? What did I do?
So you don't close it. No, because whatever you were doing, now whatever first, you have to do the settings.
I don't know why that happened, but okay. But what split does is that it takes a string and divides every string or every whatever in that
Space.
string.
Yeah, in this case, space.
Yeah, in this case, space, and then takes all the rest and puts it into an array. So let's say if I did it by a period, and instead of spaces I'd have a period, it'd be the same thing. And then so first, so what we know is that in the arguments array, the first element is the command name, and then the rest is the arguments. So first we're going to take the argument, or take the command name, and then take the rest of the command name. If that makes sense. I don't know. Was it splice? I think. Give me a second. So yeah, I'm doing this shit solo. I just guessed again, but whatever. So I'm going to make sure that this works.
Why don't you share the server, the Discord server you're testing it on, to the chat?
Oh, do you want to test it? Sure, why not?
So they could test it. Why not?
Test like this specific bot?
Yeah.
I mean, hidden use copy. Discord. I love the future. Okay, there you go. Anyone wants to go inside and just mess around, feel free. So first, it would be the common. Oh, and give me a second. I think it's splice. I'll just make sure that I know what I'm doing first. There you go, yeah. Oh, that actually worked, okay. So first off, when we do, let's say the command is this right here. Help is the command, and then all of the rest, testing 1, 2, 3 as arguments. So what splice does is that from an array, it only works on arrays from what I know at least. From an array, it takes out the index at the given number. So 1 being the first index, which is help. So it takes out the help and then puts it into its own variable and then deletes that first element from the rest of the array. Okay. So now that we have this, we could do console.log. Oh. So if you want, we could do you want the command plus name. So let's say if I do help, something happened. That's interesting. Oh, I see why. Wait a minute. Oh, I see. It literally, okay, no, wait. It literally just took it out. Give me a second. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put let's see if this works. I'm just making sure that I know what I'm doing. Because all this is solo. I should have planned out, but whatever.
It's fine. Best ones are the impromptu ones.
Oh. Wait a minute, what? There you go. Okay, there you go. So first, I see where I'm wrong now. So first we're given a string, let's say this. We do message.content, which is just the string that we give it, dot slice prefix dot length. So what this does, we get the length of our prefix, which is this variable over here, which is just 1. So it looks at this, deletes the first character of it, which is a prefix, that takes out of it, and then splits it all into an array divided by space. So now we're going to have an array of just the words. And then next we use args.shift. What shift does is that it takes the first element, puts it into the array, and then deletes the first element from the array. Yeah, that's what it does. Okay, I see. So now we have the command name in a variable. And then if we want, let's say you said, I'll just do ping right now. Let's say if command equals ping, that means the user did the ping command. And then we will reply pong. What message does is that it simply just replies to the message. That's pretty much it. So right here, let's say you do ping. All right, give me a second. Command is not, oh yeah, my bad. Name. There you go. You're part of this pong. And if you want to have another command, let's say, what did you say, Josh? Oh yeah, help. If name is help, we would reply to them a string, and then we'll just put like information of the available commands. So ping, institution pong, and if we want to do, what is this called? A new line, which basically just breaks the character or breaks the line into a new line, and it'll do help. Oh, Give me a second. And then the description of the help command of commands. So now if I do ping, if I do help, right there. All right. So let's say we want to have a little bit sophisticated command. Let's say we want to like kick someone. So first off, to kick someone must have a. What permission do you think would be nice, Joshua, for someone to kick? Would be mod or admin?
It's too mod. Let's not go too much with that.
Say it again.
Let's not go too high of a level. Let's just do mod. That's
Okay.
the most common one.
So if we want, we want to make sure that if someone wants to kick a user, they're gonna have the mod role. Oh no, wait, no. There's a specific command for kick, right? Yeah, right here. So we want to make sure that the user has the kick members role before if they want to kick someone. So first we'll do name equals kick. So how this command will work is that we will do exclamation mark kick and then ping the user that we want to kick. So let's say you want to kick this person, this other bot. That'll be how it'll work. So first off, we want to make sure that they have the permission. So let's print out a member real quick. So as we printed before, this message, oh, what the hell? Oh. So as I said before, this message object has information about the command, or about the message sent, and about the member itself, as we should be a member object. I don't see it, but let's just scan it right here. So here, this object has information about the member, as in the channels they are, what roles they have, presence, no idea what that means, to see their name, the server's member count, and blah blah, all that stuff. But what we're interested in is if they have a certain permission, which was the kick member's permission. So we want to make sure, and we can do that by saying message.member.has permission and a given permission, which would be kick members. So we want to make sure that if they don't have it, by using a not in front of it, we want to return a message and reply to them. You don't have the kick members permission. I do, because I'm the owner of it, and then so what has permission does is that it has overrides. If you're an admin or the owner of the server, you always have permission no matter what. So, excuse me, since I'm the owner, I will have it, but I will print the result of it. As you see, I have it. So next, since I have it, we're sure, and then we want to get the member that I want to get. So to get the member, it would be member equals message dot mentions. This special object holds a collection of every single thing that you can mention in the message. So I can message a text channel, I can message a user, etc., etc. So we message.mentions.members.first. This will get the first member that I mentioned. And to make sure that I have it, we could log that member.user.display name. Not display name, username. So we kick at Navi, and we can see that it's Navi. So after we have the member, we want to make sure that the bot can kick in. And then we do that by if not member.kickable. we will turn and reply to them or to the author. I can't kick that member. I'm not sure if they could kick this member. We shall see. Yeah, so the bot can't kick that member because it's below the Navi. So if we move it up and do the command again, doesn't send it. That's good. Okay. And then next, after that, we just simply kick it. And you see, Navi's gone. All right. How are we doing? Are you watching? Are you watching?
I'm watching. It's 3 people left, just dropped 2.
All right. That's pretty much it, though, Joshua.
You want to announce the other announcement?
You want to?
Talk about the long-term project?
So then, if you wanted to add another command, you could just do else if name equals the command name, and just do something in its code block. Also, for a more thorough guide, you could go in Idiot's Guide. I think this is the link. Yes. You can follow this link right here, and that's a more thorough guide on the Discord bot. All right, that's it. Yep, you could go for it now, Joshua.
They can't hear me, so you're gonna have to do it.
All right, just say it, and I'll say it back because
That'll be bad. I'm gonna hear Douglas.
I kind of forgot what it was.
I mean, you know what you just say, because it's your project. You're spearheading it, so go ahead.
No, I actually forgot. It was just like a long-term project that I'm working on. I'm gonna have like a group. Josh, just say it, Josh.
So, hopefully someone can hear me. We are going to launch a long-term project with the Discord bot for our club that allows us to use it more than just communication. It's going to allow us to use what's closed captioning as well, that some officers of our club has made for accessibility competition for this year. So we're going to take advantage of that and use it for our Discord server using a Discord bot, using Discord.js. In addition to that, we are also going to integrate that with Twitter. So especially major announcements that's made on Discord, it will also be posted in Twitter. We are going to have a Google Forms sign-up sheet, hopefully in the next few days, probably next week, for you to sign up. You probably want to put your resume in and all that. So we'll think of that, how we're going to do that. But we're currently only accepting 6 people for now, and then we'll expand it to a larger number of people once we feel like it's ready to expand beyond 6 people. Eventually, it should be the entire club.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. So you'll be leading the entire that part, but for now, we're just going to start with 6. But, yeah.
All right. We'll also be doing an announcement in the Discord channel, just like for ease of use or whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much it, though.
You probably would want to reiterate it again because you probably can't hear me that well.
Really?
Yeah, just say it one more time. Just the general, you don't have to say specific.
All right, so basically, when are we going to launch it? In like a few weeks.
It's going to start during summer, but we're going to send out Google Forms next weekish.
All right, so during summer, we're going to start a new Discord bot where up to 6 people, no, a max of 6, max or exactly 6? About 6 people, of where everyone will join, or like a group, and we'll be talking over Discord, and we'll be making and contributing on a Discord bot for the server, and it will be used for things like closed captioning, and then also be associating and having a Twitter implementation, if I'm right. And then the sign-up sheet will be by next week as late.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And then also say this is a long-term project.
And this is a long-term project too. It will be at least until for 1 year, right?
Yeah, and then hopefully by the end of summer we could expand it more than just 6 people.
All right.
Summer is only something like 6. You could say that too, right?
So then by the
Because I
end of
know
the
there's
summer, all right, continue.
because I know there's concerns that there's only a little pool of people to join.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about it. We can expand that more than 6 when school starts.
So then by until or till next semester starts by the end of summer, we're hoping to
Yeah,
expand the team to more than 6 people. Ultimately,
possibly the entire club.
yeah, and ultimately until the entire club could contribute. All right, that's it. Mhm.
Any questions, concerns?
If you have any questions or concerns, you could just ask me or Josh or anyone else in the Discord
Yeah.
server, and just
As,
mention me.
as well as email us if you have any other questions.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have comments working here, or did we turn that off
What do you
at
mean?
some point in our videos that we post?
Oh, did we turn off? Oh, I'm not sure. Let's see.
We'll look into that, but hopefully you can ask us questions the comment section as well, and we should be able to reply to you. Let me check the web video.
Oh shit.
I think comments are on.
They're on. They're on.
Let me check.
I'm not gonna go to.
Yeah, comments are on. Comments are on. It's just we're in a live stream right now, so the comments are off until the live stream ends.
Okay. All right. Yeah. That's it.
So let me just put it in chat as well. So
Mm-hmm.
we are also launching our real life first long-term project with creating a Discord bot for the ACM test server, which will have voice captioning, Twitter integration, and what else did we say? Announcements?
It was a closed captioning.
Twitter integration with announcements.
Oh yeah, with announcements where every time a person will send a message into the announcement server, our Twitter account or the Discord bot will send a tweet.
Will soon be sent via email and Discord for registration. We are accepting 6 people for the trial run over summer. I expect to have everyone involved by the fall semester. Alright, that sounds good, right?
Mm-hmm. So when the live stream ends, will the comments be like actual comments?
The chat, yeah, the comments will be comments. You see on the bottom already, there's comments on there already. This will just be a chat, so this chat will just play back live because there's timestamps.
Oh, okay, I see. Oh, okay, I
Right.
see then.
So every question I ask, you have an answer. That's why I put it there before you end the stream. And yeah, we'll just
That's
wait
pretty
for
much it.
like 5 minutes and see if everyone has any questions, concerns about the club or any updates. Well, they won't hear me, but they're gonna hear you.
All right. Okay, let me go to the. How do you go to the? How do you close the stream? Is what I'm saying. Oh, there you go.
I'll do it. I could do it.
All right. Well, that's it. If you have any questions, I don't. Wait, no, wait.
That's not what it is. I'll do it.
Well, yeah. If you have any questions, feel free to message any of us in the Discord server, and that'll be it. I'm not finding this, by the way.
Hold on.
No, wait, I'm gonna find it before you. Don't worry. God no.
You
I'm trying to find it. I can't find it.